Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the Dreo Smart Humidifier. Dreo did send me this product, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. Take a look at the retail box and packaging. We have Dreo's customer service and contact information right there. We can see an overview of the product, some of the popular Google and Amazon features that will work with this particular smart humidifier. Now let's go ahead, let's open it up and see what's inside. Here are all the contents. First up, we have product literature consisting of a user guide and manual, a quick start guide, as well as a cleaning guide. We also have some extra aroma pads and a cleaning tool in this plastic bag. Last but not least, we have the humidifier itself. Let's look at this in more detail. Starting with the top, we have a warning label letting us know to only add water to the tank. Don't add your essential oils into the tank. This is a lid that is removable, so you can pull off that cover to reveal the tank here. Take a look at that. It is removable with a nice handle. We do have the max level indicator right there at the tippity top. We also have a water demineralizer that we will need to install. So that is sealed in the unit. And we can put that back on. Notice that we have two adjustments up here, 360 degrees. Now we'll look at it from the side. This is where you're going to add the aroma pads and your essential oils right there. We can look at it from the back side, integrated power cable. There's the max line again. Here's a look at the other side. The very bottom, 4 grip feet, additional product info. And then we can look at it from the very front. So take a look at our control panel here. Multiple buttons, Dreo's logo and branding, and a nice large display. Let's go ahead, let's get everything set up. So we have our unit plugged in. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna install the included demineralization cartridge. You can use the original filter if you want. You don't have to use this if you don't desire. Definitely keep this though, in the off chance you don't wanna buy replacements of this, then you'll just use the original filter that's here. But this just pops right off, so store that for safekeeping. Take this cartridge, you just line it up and you just gently press it in place. It just kind of snaps right in. So that's it. Just like so, it's ready to go. So we got to fill it up. With the water tank installed, we have the unit plugged in and powered on. Look at that beautiful display here. Let's go through the settings. So first up, it's our power button that turns it on and off. Next, you'll find that we have a 12-hour timer. So pick and choose and set the timer accordingly. Then we have 3 different speed settings here, 1, 2, and 3 to adjust the volume of our humidity. Then we have our auto mode right here. So auto set to 60. So we're currently at 58. So it's going to run till it hits 60. Then it'll stop. Then we also have our sleep mode here. So sleep mode will activate and the display will shut off. We don't have any lights on at the bottom either. So now you're all set for sleep mode. Then to get out of sleep mode, just press any of the other buttons. That'll activate it. And then we have our light. So down here at the bottom, we have our light, and we can toggle that on or off. So that bottom light, pick and choose if you want it on or off, but that's going to match your current humidity level, giving us a real-time indicator without having to look at the display. Don't forget, you can use your smartphone to control this humidifier. We have the Dreo app pulled up right here. First up, we have our timer settings, so we can set a 12-hour timer to turn it on or off. Then we have our current setting right here, which is set to sleep, but we can adjust that to manual or auto, and we can adjust the target for each of those. So there's our sleep reminder. Basically, set it to the target that you want. It'll turn off the display and everything else, and then you can get back off or out of sleep mode by hitting any of the other buttons or changing it to any of the other settings. But take a look at this. We can adjust the mist levels. We can refine it a little bit more than what we can do from the main control. And then our auto target, we can adjust that, what we want the auto to be set to. You can configure that right here. Do you want the ambient light on or off? You can pick and choose that. Same with the display and the panel sounds. And we can actually configure the ambient light settings as well too if you want to customize that differently than how they have it configured by default. So a lot of options there for our humidifier. And then further down, we have our real-time data for the last 24 hours and a 30-day period. So you can see all that. We have schedules. You can set this on a schedule. Do you want it on or off for a period of time? Choose which days of the week, hour, minute, you get the idea. Set it and forget about it. Filter life reminder, that's since we installed the filter, we turn that on. You can buy new and reset there. Cleaning reminder after 100 hours, they have instructions for how to clean too, and you can reset the duration again. Maintenance right here, so tips and tricks, troubleshooting, images, all of that. Customer support, they're not hiding from you. And then we have our device settings. We can share this device. We can view our network info, user manual, FAQ section, and voice control. Don't forget about setting this up with your favorite voice assistant, whether that's Amazon or Google. You can enable that and link it right here from within the Dreo app. And then lastly, in red down below, we can delete the device from our account if needed. Some of you might be wondering, hey, how loud is this? Well, we'll go ahead, we'll get our decibel meter out and we'll cycle through each of the different options here, 1, 2, and 3, to get a better feel for how loud it is. So at setting 1, we peaked at 40.2 decibels. Setting 2, we peaked at 41.1 decibels. No distinguishable difference listening to it in the room, maybe just a little bit more of the water trickling, which is why we might have that slightly higher readout. And then on setting 3, we peaked at 44.4 decibels. That is going to be a little bit louder. I could tell a difference going between 2 and 3, much stronger than going between 1 and 2. But all of it's still very quiet and very peaceful if you ask me. Just a very faint sound of that air basically moving out of the unit. I should say the humidity moving out of the unit. And don't forget, for you essential oils people out there, we have the tray here. Drop a couple in and then you can have that nice aroma spread all throughout your room. So overall, it's a very capable and versatile smart humidifier. Love the display, love how everything is color coded for us. I like the light at the bottom. We have all the extra controls from our smartphone to really customize this as we see fit. And don't forget, super multifunctional here. You could basically use it as a nightlight. You can use it as your diffuser for essential oils, and obviously for its intended purpose of being a humidifier for your rooms. What I'd want to see improved in the future is as follows. 1, even a brighter light with more controls would be great too for the light. Secondly, would be these spouts up here. It's cool that we have 2 spouts. I'm not really sure the point exactly. I like that we can rotate, you know, one of them or both of them in different directions from each other. But I wish we had more versatility in kind of adjusting the tilt so we could have that go, you know, at more of an angle like that, straight up, or the other way. So it's cool, but again, I'm not really sure that matters too much. And then lastly, Dreo makes these already, but it'd be nice if we had cool mist and a warm misting option with this particular model.